I'm Spotlight on America correspondent Angie Moreski. Children and teens who run away from home are among those at highest risk of being targeted by human traffickers. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children reports 1 in 6 runaways is likely to become a victim of sex trafficking. We talk exclusively with a teen survivor who was first trafficked at age 11 as we investigate this dark and complicated world. On the outside, Ori Freeman looked like a happy child, but that sweet smile on her face at age 11 defies the trauma she was experiencing in her young life.
I was 11 years old, fearless because I had nothing to fear. When you're 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 and you being raped every night, what you scared of death? It's knocking at your door every day.
Born in a California state prison, her birth mom serving time on murder charges, Ori, baby 50624, was adopted by a single mom into a troubled home. First molested, she says, at age 5, and by 11, a runaway.
I was running from the fact that my home wasn't safe.
A friend introduced her to a man who became her trafficker. She confided in him all she'd been through before he turned on her, forcing her onto the streets that very first night.
He drugged me out the car and was like, "You think somebody coming to save you? Ain't nobody coming to save you. Don't nobody want you."
For the next 4 years, she was physically and psychologically controlled by a trafficker who branded her as his property.
I had literally got this tattoo of my trafficker's name on my neck at 12 years old.
It's alarming.
Melissa Snow is executive director of child sex trafficking programs at the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. She says what's truly stunning is just how common child sex trafficking is across the nation.
Every state, every territory across the United States, big cities, small cities, rural communities, suburbs, there's really no community that's exempt from this crime.
In 2024, nearly 30,000 missing children cases were reported to the center. 92% were children who ran away, making them prime targets for traffickers.
They swoop in and they fill the void that is occurring in that young person's life, and they do it extremely well.
Very manipulative.
Masters of manipulation.
Once a child is lured into this dark world, getting away is complicated.
There's usually something that we call a trauma bond that is formed between the survivor and the trafficker. There's also a lot of fear that's put into that child of, if you do this, if you talk to this person, if you tell them this, right? I will not only find you and hurt you, but I will also find and hurt anybody that this kid still cares about.
That often leads to victims feeling trapped, unable to leave even when they want to. How do you get out?
It just requires a child to have a lot of consistency and a lot of love. And it has to be unconditional.
For Ori, the breakthrough came after she was arrested and placed in a group home where one person, case manager Jim Carson, made all the difference.
He was about 6'5", he was huge, but he was straight from Brooklyn, and he wasn't scared of me.
Today, Ori is giving back as an anti-trafficking advocate and foster parent. Now 30, her life is in a much better place. Mom to a beautiful 7-year-old daughter, a proud college graduate, and engaged to be married.
It's not the trauma anymore. It's all of the beautiful things in life that are a gift.
Her one regret, Jim Carson, the man she calls her dad, won't be there to walk her down the aisle.
When he died, it was painful because I lost my superhero.
What would you want to say to Jim today?
I love him so much, and that I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that he didn't give up. His love restored me back to normalcy.
If you are a human trafficking victim or know someone who is, help is available. Call the National Human Trafficking Hotline at the number on your screen, or you can go to our website, spotlightinvestigates.com, and click on this story. We'll have links and resources for you there. For Spotlight on America, I'm Angie Moreski.